We represent our members in a variety of ways. We are constitutionally charged in the UCC bylaws with administering and having a plan for benefit programs and plans for the members of the United Church of Christ. We also are charged with administering a program of ministerial relief, and that is done through a separate corporation, Ministerial Assistance Corporation. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But on the benefit side, we group our benefit plans into four groupings. One would be the accumulation benefit plan. You'll see at year-end 2009, we had 5,700 active members. We had over 6,000 inactive members. The assets in place for those respective members, over $1 billion, and each one of those dollars had somebody's name on it, so we could track all of those dollars and all of those names to those account balances for those that are in the accumulation side of what we're doing. We provide opportunities for investment with those funds, an equity fund, a balance fund, a bond fund, a stable value fund, but we offered a couple of years ago new funds, target annuitization date funds that are correlated to a person's expected time of retirement, 2015, 2020, 25, or 30, and there's greater and greater interest in those funds because those funds rebalance automatically as you move closer to that expected retirement date, and so there's greater and greater interest in our target annuitization date funds. Similarly, we have retirement savings accounts where folks can roll over their IRA accounts or other 401k accounts from previous employment and have all of these dollars managed in one place. And you can see that we have increasing assets that are coming in from that avenue where people are rolling over their pension accounts in other plans that can be rolled over and be administered by the pension boards at lower fees and improved performance, which you'll see in the report that comes from Kate. Similarly, that we have employer contributions that are made on behalf of local church employers, but members may choose to have extra dollars withheld through tax shelter annuities. So we have different dollar bucket, if you will, in terms of members' accounts, and you can see the balances there increasing where members not only are having employer contributions, but they're having additional contributions made that they make individually because of the administration that we do. We also administer an annuity benefit plan. This is for our retirees. This is growing. You'll see we have 9,000 retirees, and if you contrast that to the previous slide, 5,700 active workers, so we're getting more and more retirees in relation to the active working folk in the church, and that is a symptom of who we are as a church. We have fewer and fewer churches, unfortunately, and so we have more and more retirees in relation to the active, and we have to retreat these as separate pools of dollars, separate groupings of folk. Again, all of these dollars for the benefit of those respective member bases, but the asset base at the end of 2009, $1.3 billion. And again, those dollars will provide an income stream for those retirees through their expected lifespan. We have two ongoing and continuing annuities, participating annuity, and in the 4 years that we've had that annuity, so the previous 4 years we've had permanent increases of 3.5%, 6%, and in the last 2 years no increase. Now when you convert your accumulation balance to an annuity, it converts at an assumed rate of return of 4%. The market has not given 4% the last couple of years, as you may know. In fact, a year ago it was negative 40%, and so we've structured those annuities to smooth out the declines of the markets and then participate in market improvement as we're able to provide that. The basic annuity is purely bonds. It's expected to produce what bonds will provide. Those of you that are familiar with money market rates that are providing 2 or 3% or 1% or no percent in terms of a money market, the fact that we have an assumed rate of 4%, that we are able to continue on with that 4%. So there's not been any increase on those that have selected those type of annuities. We have two other annuities that were in place that we closed, and that is an equity annuity and a balanced benefit annuity. They declined sharply in 2008 with the market. They fully participate in the market, but they made some progress during 2009, increasing 17% plus and 16% respectively on those older closed annuities.